Hey, everybody! We are going to kick off this group with a live party. Okay, so I'm really excited to have you guys here. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to join in on the fun. And if you're watching the replay, stick around. I will be in the comments even after the replay. So if you have questions or comments or anything like that, leave them in the comment section and I will respond. Promise you. Okay, guys. So I was really excited. Sorry, I'm setting up all the tech. I'm really excited to be here. Hi, Diana. If I'm not looking right here, it's because I'm looking at the comments here because the comments on my computer are delayed. So that's kind of annoying. But I'm going to see you guys on my phone. So Diana is here. I am so excited that you are here. Sweet. Fantastic. We are going to wait for some people to roll on in. I hope you brought your favorite beverage of choice. I did. Here it is. This is my favorite. In my house, we call it bubble water because it's bubbly water. And it's the best thing ever. So bring your favorite beverage of choice. We are going to talk about some stuff today, you guys. We're going to talk about working from home. And if you're in this group, chances are you want to work from home. You want to build an income from home for various reasons, whether it's because you just want to be closer to your family or you really want to run your business. You have the type and personality that you want to run your own business and make your own hours and have that freedom and flexibility. Maybe it's that you have a family member who has special needs and you want to be more available to care for them. And that's something near and dear to my heart. I have a son with special needs and I have two nephews who have autism. So we know what a blessing it can be to have the flexibility to earn income from anywhere. So if you're here watching the live, I want you to show up in the comments and tell me that you're here. Tell me where you're tuning in from and let me know why it is you want to work from home. The reason why I created this group was because I thrive on personal connection. And chances are, if you're here, you probably do too. And I will say this, and I said this in my email earlier today. If you didn't get that, let me know, and I will send that to you. But no one achieves success alone. Nobody. And yes, success is relative. Everyone has their own definition of success. Still, you cannot achieve success alone. And so I wanted to create this hangout spot for people like us who either want to work from home or who are working from home and want to reach back and take other people along on the journey so they can do it too. So that is why we're here. Looks like we have a few people here. So excited that you're here, guys. Thank you for showing up on the live. I'm just going to double check on this, and I am going to really quickly make sure that anybody who needed to get in here is in here because we do have people still trying to join. Awesome. We want to make sure that they're in here. So, great. Okay. So today, one of the things that I want to do, besides just welcome you to the community, is I wanted to talk about the key to making money from home. The key, I have some notes up here because I don't want to forget. This is going to be totally unscripted. So, you're going to get like real life me and not like polished me. So, and I'm not going to apologize for that. But I did take some notes because I don't want to forget the things that I wanted to say to you and give you and like the wisdom I want to impart to you based on my experience working from home. And so before we get into how we can get started working from home and the ways you can work from home, I wanted to share with you the key to making money from home. I'm going to move this over. I taped my doodad to here, and now all of the comments just popped up. So we have Lori's here, yay! And we've got Sandy, and how do you say it? Kanika? I am so sorry if I'm butchering that. It is a beautiful name, and I'm hoping I'm saying that right. We've got Susie. Hi, Susie. And Lori from San Diego. I'll be actually in San Diego in October. Susie Torres from Needles, California. Lots of Californians. You want to provide for your kids while being home with them. Absolutely. That is a huge blessing, and you're in the right place. So Jane is here. Hi, Jane. Sandy is here from Boulder, Colorado. Nice. Let's see. Lori, she said she has a son with special needs, so she needs the flexibility. Yes, I get that. Tiffany is from Medford, Oregon. Tiffany, we just moved up to Western Washington from Beaverton. And so you're way south in Oregon, but I've been through Medford quite a few times, and we were up by Portland. So it's nice to meet another Oregonian. After 17 years, I suddenly became a single parent. I'm so sorry about that. And I need to be able to support my kids. And you totally 100% can do that. I 100% believe it's possible for you. And you're in the right place. So I'm so glad you're here. Jane, it says you have an error, so you cannot see the video. Go ahead. If you can hear me, go ahead and leave the group, like close out your browser and pop back in, and hopefully that will help. If you're on a mobile device, you might have to close out your app or the mobile browser and then come back in. Hopefully that'll help. All right, guys. Yay, you're here. I'm so excited you're here. So let's talk about the key to making money from home. Okay? And this might be a little bit foreign of a concept to some people, and for some of you, it might be like, oh yeah, no duh. So, but I wanted to unpack it for you because this has been the key to me being able to make a full-time income from home, and I want to share that with you. So the key is seeing the value in everything. Okay, seeing the value in everything. Now let's talk about what that means. I'm going to tell you a story based on something that happened in my life that was it was kind of like a pivotal time in my life that kind of catapulted me into this idea of making money independent of a job, like an actual traditional 9-to-5 job. So it was probably about 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah, about 7 years ago. I had a friend. I was living in Beaverton, Oregon, and my husband was working. He worked for Michael's Arts and Crafts, and that was our sole income. So I stayed home with our young 6-month-old son, and my husband worked at Michael's Arts and Crafts, and that was our life. And he got laid off from Michael's. They were doing some shifting in the company, and he got laid off. And so, but I happen to be a Christian, and so I believe that God provides, and God provided a job, and I was so incredibly grateful for that. So he got a job working for Intel, a third-party logistics company that is on campus at Intel. Beaverton, Oregon has a big Intel campus. It's one of the main employers in the area. So he was working there, and he was working 12 to 16-hour days. Well, when he started out, he was working swing shifts at 12 hours, but then he ended up becoming a manager, and so his days were crazy. Meanwhile, I'm at home with my son, and then we ended up having a second son, and our first son ended up having special needs. So if you're a special needs parent, or if you know someone with a special needs kid, you know that is a whole different world. So it's a whole different world, a whole different level of mental energy that has to go into that. So I was really, really, really burnt out, but I really wanted to help us financially because even though he got a better job, we were still struggling. And I felt this thing inside of me. I was mom 24/7. I was wife whenever I needed to be wife when he came home. But that I was friend to people that needed to be their friend. I was a daughter, I was a sister. But there was something left inside of me that was like, I felt like there was something in there that needed to be that wanted to be let out and grow, like a potential that I was not tapping into, a strength that I didn't know that I had, but I knew something was something that I needed to let out. Anyway, I had this friend who was amazing. She is an incredible mentor of mine. She took me by the hand and she said, you know what? Because I told her I really wanted to make money from home and I really wanted to do something. And she's like, hey, I'm going to take you somewhere. She made it sound like this magical place where we're going to go and we're going to make money. And I'm like, okay, where is this? I'm kind of freaked out. This can be anything. And she took me to a Goodwill outlet. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to a Goodwill outlet. If you haven't, it is an experience for sure. Because Goodwill outlet is it's kind of like all the rejects from Goodwill or direct donations that go right into a Goodwill outlet. And it's not like a traditional store. There are these giant blue troughs that go down the warehouse, and there is just stuff piled in these big blue troughs. And the first time I went there, I was like, what in the world is this? Like, I don't know what this is, but this doesn't feel right. Anyway, she took me there and she taught me to see the value in everything. And what I mean is, she said, you've got $5 in your pocket. We're going to turn that $5 into $35. And we're going to do that by going through the bins and finding shoes, children's shoes, even adult shoes. We're going to repair them. We're going to fix them. And we're going to provide somebody out there an amazing deal for an awesome pair of shoes. And I'm thinking, this woman is nuts. Like, who's going to want to buy a ratty old, pair of shoes that were tossed in the Goodwill outlet, like the Goodwill rejects bin? Who's going to want to pay for that? And she taught me to find the value in everything and see the potential in something as little as a dirty pair of used shoes. And so I didn't believe her. I did not believe her. But she's like, hey, take this $5, because at the Goodwill outlet, you pay by the pound. So they have these big giant troughs, and you go and you grab all the stuff that you want. You put it in your cart. They go weigh it, and then you pay for it, and then you take it home. And so we found some shoes, and she was teaching me, like, okay, these are the shoes you want to get. These are not the shoes you want to get. She was telling me about the brands, and she was telling me about the types and all that stuff and what to look for and something that's not repairable and something that is repairable. So we get home, and she gives me a shoe shine kit. And she says, now shine those shoes. I'm going to get emotional. I thought she was crazy. So there I was shining those shoes. And she said, okay, now we're going to go to Facebook Marketplace. It wasn't called Facebook Marketplace back in the day, but we're going to get on Facebook and we're going to get on Craigslist, and you're going to post those shoes and you're going to show them in all their brand new glory, all that work you put into it. And you're going to give somebody a deal for these $40 pair of shoes. You're going to give it to them for $5. And we had like 6 pair of shoes, and I spent $5 getting 6 pair of shoes or whatever. And I can't remember exactly how many we ended up getting, and we sold each pair of shoes, and I got $35. And she in that moment, she's taught me how to see things differently, how to see something that the world didn't recognize as having value. And I saw the potential. She taught me how to see the potential in something and turn it into not just an income, but a blessing for someone else. Okay. That was a pivotal moment in my life. From there, she taught me how to do that with furniture. There's a lot of people that would put like broken furniture out and put a free sign on it on the side of the road. And she said, grab it, fix it, give it new life, put something into it, put something of yourself into it, make it better, and then give it, like, sell it, and let that piece provide someone else joy or meet a need that they have. And I started making money from home doing that. That's the first thing I ever did to make money from home. It's not online business, but it was still key. And I don't think I would be here today if I didn't have somebody teach me how to see the value in everything. And from that moment, my perspective on making money completely changed. I started looking around at the world and not seeing what was lacking, but the potential that was there to turn something into something beautiful and better that was life-giving, beneficial, can increase our lives financially, but it can also provide a blessing for someone else. And so what I want to leave you with today, and we have a lot more to talk about, but the key, if you leave with nothing else today or from this group, I want you to be open to the idea of seeing the world differently when it comes to making money. Okay? One of the biggest hurdles when it comes to starting to work from home, and you can let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. One of the biggest hurdles, and if you've dealt with this hurdle, let me know. One of the biggest hurdles is the investment to get started, or the hurdle of, I don't believe people would really want to pay me, or working from home, like it's just, they're all scams. Like there's not a lot out there that isn't a big giant scam. If you've ever thought any of those things, leave a comment. I don't know if my comments are going to be working. There's still a delay, but leave a comment and share that with the group, because this is something that I want to foster in this group, is that if you're feeling it or thinking it, there's a very good chance you're not alone in that. And again, no one achieves success alone. So be vulnerable and put in the comments if you felt those mindset blocks keeping you kind of in that place of disbelief. Like it can't happen for me, or man, this is a lot of money to start getting to something. There's lots of courses out there. I'm going to be talking about my training program in a little while, but that is a big deal. Okay. That is a big deal. We've all had to get through it. When I first started working from home, I had the same exact feeling. So let me know in the comments. I'm not sure if they're working. Diana's here from New York. Yay. I'm not sure if they're working because I'm relying on a faulty app. But I don't want to lose momentum here because I'm really getting into it. You guys, you'll learn that I'm a very passionate speaker and I get into it. There we go. Okay. So Tiffany says, I haven't gotten out there yet because I have had all those thoughts and fears. Yes. And I'm going to tell you something, Tiffany, and anybody else listening. I have the same fears, even after having done it for 4 years. I had to get my mindset to choose to feel that and lean into it, because I've learned that when that fear is there, I've learned to connect that with the excitement of success, because you can't get to the places you haven't gone yet without traveling to places you haven't gone yet. Okay. And that's always scary. But once you get there and you feel that success of achieving what it is you want to achieve, that you'll start, and you could choose to do it now, to start living with the idea that fear equals success. Fear equals excitement, and reprogram your brain to lean into that fear. And one of the things we're going to do in this group is kind of conquer those fears. Laura says, I'm trying to not take it too personally for all the rejection. That is really hard when you're getting started, you guys. So getting started working from home ain't easy. And if you're here, you probably experienced that. I will say that 90% of getting started working from home happens up here. It happens up here. No, you won't. Or the first client you get, or the 10th client you get. But success will come if you don't give up. You experience it, You learn from it, you tweak your strategy, and you try again. Rinse and repeat, okay? So I get that. It's a real feeling, that discouragement that comes with rejection. Don't let it keep you from trying again, okay? Because the only way you're going to fail at achieving your goals is if you just stop going for them, okay? I'm going to say that. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to go back to what I was saying about learn to see the value in everything. Because, again, that's the whole reason I wanted to talk to you guys. That is the key. Learning to see the value in everything. And not just in terms of money. I mean, that's like one of the main reasons we all want to work from home. There's a monetary factor, and that's okay. That's good. But not just in terms of money do we want to see the value in everything, but in terms of ourselves. Okay? Again, 90%, in my opinion, I know that's an arbitrary number, but I'm making it up based on my experience. The vast majority of success happens up here. Okay? It doesn't happen out here on the computer or wherever you're making your money. It happens up here. So you have to decide to open your eyes, not just to the value all around you and seeing the value in everything, but seeing the value in yourself. Because you have potential that you don't know you have. Okay? Everybody who has ever thought or, that they want to work from home or they want to start their home-based business, that is evidence that you have potential in you to accomplish that. I am a big believer that the dreams that we have are there for a reason, and that there's something in us when we have a dream that's waiting to get out, and we just need to give it that avenue. All right? So if you're wanting to achieve your work at home goals, or if you're working from home but you want to take it to that next level, but you feel that fear because you're feeling that rejection, you don't feel qualified, I'm going to tell you, you have potential and you can do it. You can. You have to decide. You have to decide to be willing to see the value in yourself. Because, and hear this well, how can you expect businesses to see the value in you and your services that you provide and pay you? How do you expect them to value you if you can't value and see the value in yourself? Okay? Think about that. It starts here and it starts here. Okay? That's like the key. That is the key for me. I don't think that I would have been able to actually pull in a part-time or full-time income from home had I not been open to the opportunity that was all around me. And there's tons of opportunity, you guys. You just have to be willing to see it. And you have to have someone who's going to show you, okay? When I first got started, I had someone to show me the opportunity. First, it was my friend Carolyn who took me to that Goodwill bin and taught me how to sift through the bin and find the shoes, okay? I had someone to show me. I had her show me how to paint the furniture and to put love and energy into the furniture to turn it into something that was a blessing for someone else, okay? Making money from home, as you can imagine based on what I've said, isn't just about you or your big goals. It's about what you can do with your potential to bless other people. Because you have something inside of you, even if you don't know it or don't see it or don't feel confident that's there, you have something inside of you that can be a huge blessing to someone else. And those people would pay you for that thing that you have. Now, it might be that you have the potential in you. You just need someone to teach you the skills to go apply so you can earn money from home and turn that potential into that income that you're wanting. Okay? It's not that you don't have a good why, a good reason for working from home. You have a good reason. You need someone to show you the way, right? And you need to be committed to seeing the value keeping your eyes open, keeping your mind open and your heart open to seeing the value in everything, you included. Okay. So that's my soapbox right now. That's how I wanted to start this group, is seeing the value in everything, seeing the opportunities all around us, even if they, kind of feel different and weird and outside the box, because there are going to be opportunities that you're going to sit at home. You're going to be like, is this real? Is this a real thing? Can I really do this? My first training program that I ever took to gain a skill to work from home was a proofreading course. And I had loads of anxiety going up to click that enroll button because I had no idea if it was a scam or not. Can I actually do this? Is this going to result in me actually making money from home? I'm putting my faith in this program and I'm going to try. But here's the thing. My faith was misplaced. I'm going to say that, and it sounds really, really weird, especially since I own a training program. My faith was misplaced when I did that. It's not about having faith in the training program or the mentor or the coach. It's about having faith in yourself. Okay. I know this sounds like a therapy session, but honestly, we need this. When it comes to working from home, we need that support. We need that therapy. I need that therapy every single day. Ask my accountability partner. She knows. So you need to have that faith in yourself. And that's where it needs to reside, not in a program, not in a coach, not in a mentor. Number one. But having that help is really, really important, I will say, because I had that program. Let me think back. I signed up for a proofreading program, and then what I did is I tried to DIY it from there. Because the proofreading program was awesome, and I did earn money from home, and it totally made me hungry for learning skills, because I realized I can learn skills and I can apply those skills and I can make money from home. Holy cow, this is so cool. And then I went out and tried to learn and DIY a lot of stuff, and I realized I need some help because I don't know what I need to know without someone telling me what I needed to know. And then I ended up getting hired by someone who mentored me, and it changed everything. It fast-tracked all of my understanding and my knowledge of the opportunity out there incredibly. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is because today happens to be the opening for my training program, Skill Building Bootcamp, for the summer session, okay? And I'm super duper excited because I actually took 40 students through the program in January, and it was amazing. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and relaunch this thing, open it back up to do a live version of this where I actually take people through the program. Now, I'm not going to turn this into a giant pitch because that's not what this group is entirely about, though I'm going to be coming in later this week and talk more about Skill Building Bootcamp. But what I want to tell you is, if you're feeling like you want to get started working from home, I have an option for you to get started. Skill Building Bootcamp, the whole reason I made that was to take all the stuff I've learned over 4 years and give you guys the condensed version so that you can, like I said, fast track your way to starting to work from home with really, really in-depth and in-demand skills. So that's why I made it. So there are ways for you to get started from home without having to DIY it and figure it out. Because I will tell you, going on to ZipRecruiter, or is Indeed.com a job placement? I can't remember. Don't do that. Don't do that. And I'm telling you why. If you go onto those job boards, those big job websites, and you actually find a business who is willing to hire remote workers, if you actually find a business that's actually willing to do that, as far as like a company, like remote employment, thousands of people are on there like you who want to work from home, and they are applying for that same job because they're all doing the same thing. Everyone's going to the same place to do that. And so I actually teach a different way of it. I teach building your home-based income via entrepreneurship by offering services, like real services, to online businesses. Okay, like bloggers and podcasters and coaches and course creators. Those are the people that I worked for. So I'm going to teach people who sign up for Skill Building Bootcamp those exact skills that you need to actually start working in online business. So the types of skills, the types of services that I provided, and it's really simple, guys. You can do these things to make money from home, like for real. Inbox management. Managing someone's inbox, because online business owners are crazy busy and their inboxes are crazy. Email marketing. They need to email the people on their email list. They have a whole system to do that. There's laws surrounding that. There are technical things surrounding that. They need help doing that. My program teaches all the information you need to know to get started with email marketing, graphic design, coding. Those are skills that you can actually learn. These are all learnable skills for you to earn an income online. What else? WordPress. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you've ever been on a blog, chances are you've seen a WordPress website. In fact, WordPress powers 1/3 of the internet. That means the vast majority of online businesses are using WordPress. And if you know WordPress, you automatically have an in. You automatically have an in-demand skill because they need help running their blogs to put their content out there, creating content calendars and creating schedules and editorial calendars, everything like that. Social media management, those kinds of things, getting on and making sure their posting schedule is right. All of those things, those are skills that you can learn in the online business world, and you can offer them, and they are happy to pay you for those skills, okay? But if you don't know, if you don't have someone to show you, this is how you do this for this type of business owner in online business, you would never know that those opportunities exist. Okay, most of you have heard the term virtual assistant. If you haven't, awesome. Yay. Okay, Indeed is a job board. Sorry, I got distracted because I saw a comment come up. Yay. Lori says, I'm using the graphic design skills you taught me. The client for whom I am providing social media and marketing. Yay. So Lori is actually one of those students I took through the January session. So she actually went through Skill Building Bootcamp, and she is my biggest cheerleader. I love her to death. And she is doing amazing things with the skills she learned. So she can actually tell you she's gotten clients where she's earning money using the skills she learned in Skill Building Bootcamp. And when you realize, when you go into something like Skill Building Bootcamp, I mean, it doesn't have to be my course, but of course I think my course is awesome and my students are amazing. But when you have someone show you the skills that people are actually going to hire you for to help them in their business, then all of a sudden you start seeing the value in everything, and you start seeing opportunity all around you for making money, okay? Everything is learnable. Every skill is learnable, and you have to decide to be teachable in order to learn those skills, but you can learn those skills. Making money from home is a learned skill. Okay, it's a learned skill. It's not something that we all wake up. It's like you see those 7-figure work-at-home gurus, and they look like they woke up one day and just figured out how to make money. It's not it. They had to learn. They had to start somewhere. They had to learn a skill. They had to apply the skill and then grow their income and then rinse and repeat and do it until all of a sudden they have this huge arsenal of skills that makes them an expert, and they're making a ton of money online. Okay, that's how everybody does it. Who is successful, that's how they start. That's how they start. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on here. I wanted to share that with you. I want to talk to you about Skill Building Bootcamp. If you have any questions about Skill Building Bootcamp, okay, it is open for enrollment now through August 15th, and the summer session starts August 19th. And in that program, I have 2 different tiers right now. You can take the independent study, so go through the program all by yourself. And we have a student Facebook group. You can get some support there. We also have the VIP Live tier, where I take you through the entire program from start to finish, okay? And we have some guest expert speakers who are going to be there to speak into the different skill sets like copywriting, speak into the legal side of working from home and having a service-based online business like virtual assisting or project management. I happen to be a project manager. That is my skill set. In my program, I teach a lot about project management, but a lot of the skills that you learn in there, you can take and become a virtual assistant. In fact, I recommend to anyone who wants to become like an online or a project manager or an online business manager, anybody who wants to do that, you should probably start as a VA. That'll give you that experience that you need to really understand how online business works on like the ground level, so that you can manage things like product launches, like course launches, and other projects that are very common in online business. And so I talk all about that in the program. And we're going to have those experts come and add to it about teaching people how to build their business, how to get those clients. We have an expert who is all about building your home-based business, building out that client list. Bobby Klink is going to be there, who is an expert. He's an attorney, and he's a very well-known attorney, graduated from Harvard Law School, and he is the protector of your online genius. So he's going to talk to us about contracts and how to protect your business, all that kind of stuff. Plus, the VIP live comes with coaching with me, a coaching call with me, and there's also some bonuses to help you get a one-on-one call with me to build out your business plan so that you can actually work from home and build your business from the ground up and have a plan in place to do that so that you can achieve your goals. So I'm not going to go into all the details right now because I really want to give you back to your evening so you can relax and enjoy your evening. But I'm going to give you the link to go check out the page for Skill Building Bootcamp if you want to start working from home in online business, providing services similar to the ones I mentioned before, like email management, WordPress, content management, graphic design, even basic coding, project management, any of that stuff. That is all in there. And I teach people how to do all of it, start to finish. So if you're interested, go to buildyourskills.com/enroll. Enrollment is only open through the 15th for the summer session. And I will tell you this program probably won't open again until 2020. I'm probably not going to be running another live program like this until next year. And so now's the time to get in on it. If you want me to walk you through how to start working from home, from learning the skills, you don't have to have any experience in online business to take the program, from learning the skills to applying the skills to building your business. And so all of that is included. So go to buildyourskills.com/enroll to get all those details. There's a lot of details, and I'm going to go through it later in the week. I'm going to be live here a lot more as we talk about what's going on, since this is the open cart season for Build Your Skills or Skill Building Bootcamp. And we want to make sure that we are there for you to get you the support you need to get started working from home if online business is your thing. And if you don't know, go to the page, buildyourskills.com/enroll and see if it is your thing. And if you have any questions, email me, katie@buildyourskills.com, or leave a comment. And yeah, I'm super excited to dive into the details at some point. But if anything, if you walk away with anything from today or this group, whether or not you enroll in Skill Building Bootcamp, you guys, whether or not you enroll in that, I want you to walk away having made the decision to start seeing the value in everything, okay? Seeing the value in yourself, being open to the opportunities around you, and to see things differently. Okay, see things differently, because there's a world of opportunity out there. And working from home doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be that hard to get started. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me for the Hangout. And I'm super excited and looking forward to the conversations we're going to have in here. So pose your questions, pose your concerns, pose your fears. Like, get those in the group and let's talk it out. The reason I made this group is because I love being able to be in everyone's inbox and email you guys and have that connection, but it's so different when we can hop on a video like this. You guys can be in the comments chatting. We can you can see me, I can't see you. I wish it was the other way around, like we can see each other. But it's a lot more personal to do this than it is to be in your inbox. And so if you have questions about the program, or if you have specific questions about working from home, post them and I will talk about it in another live. All right? So we can open that conversation, have real conversations around your work at home goals and getting you to where you want to go. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to be drinking my bubble water, and I'm going to go down there and spend some time with my family. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and I'll be in the group answering your comments, answering your questions, and getting really super excited as we welcome the new students for Skill Building Bootcamp from the summer session. I'm excited. Like, I've been gearing up for this for a few months, and I just cannot wait to give everybody the bonuses and get into all the technical skills and all that stuff to help you build an income from home. Super excited. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I will chat with you soon. Okay, bye.